DZT, Drunk Zombie Talk, if you don't know. I'm Rabbit. This is
DJ Chocolate Thunder.
What were you about to say?
I was saying, welcome back, everybody. It seems like I done missed out. Last time I got sick, and plus we've been having trouble getting everything up there, but Rabbit took care of all that, so we right back at y'all.
Just working on it. It's a work in progress. Hopefully it'll get better. Tonight, there's not really a drink of the week. Just doing Jack and Ginger. Kind of one of those nights. Cheap nights, in a way. And I guess we're just going to get right into it. This week, we're going to bring to you the Weapon of the Week. And the Weapon of the Week is something, a weapon that we previously mentioned during one of our polls. It was the crowbar. The universal, what was it?
The Swiss Army knife of zombie apocalypse.
Swiss Army knife of the zombie apocalypse, which it is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can do damn near anything with a crowbar. You can kill, you can break shit open, you can hoard shit up. I mean,
yeah,
it is very multi-dimensional. And
very
it's sturdy. And it's
very, 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 very sturdy.
Especially if you get a good one like the one we got for you tonight.
There's three different types of crowbars, though. There's the small rinky-dinky ones. And then there's like the middle ones that like construction workers use and all that good stuff. And then there's the big long ones that I'm assuming is for like sewage drains and shit like that. Something like, I don't know, but the one that I always sleep with is this bad boy right here. It's pretty heavy, very, very thick, and I'd say it weighs about at least 25 pounds, maybe 30. What do you say? Weight factor? Maybe more. I don't know.
Well, it's not as much as a. It don't feel like it's not. It don't weigh as much as a bench bar. The bench bar is like what, 45. So yeah, probably about 20, 25 pounds. Yeah, there are 30 actually. Probably close, somewhere in the 30s. Yeah.
That would put a lot of force behind it.
Oh yeah.
Once swung, you know, very, very nice tool. Very nice to have. And plus, I mean, if you get injured, it's a cane.
A big ass heavy loud cane.
Swiss Army knife of the zombie apocalypse. That's your weapon of the week. The big ass fucking crowbar. And I'm not gonna even try to, what do you call that? Abbreviate or what's that called? That anagram? No. Anagram.
Acronym.
Acronym it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to acronym it, even though that'd be pretty fun. And all right, that was just our weapon of the week. Just a real quick one. Now we're going to get into polls, and I'm pretty sure you have something to say about the polls, as much as I do.
Actually, what was the first one?
Just about commenting on it. First one, we did a 2-week poll. The 1 week, we missed 1 week, but I did a quick word, and I put a poll up like 2 weeks ago saying like we need to do a new segment, and we're not getting many votes.
Yeah, like I'm not mad about it, but like if we get like 20 votes or 17 votes 1 week, and then we start getting like 7 consistently, like that's the total opposite of what we want. Like we said, we're trying to get it spread out there. I mean, I can understand people got other things going on, but you know, it's just kind of disappointing when you don't get as much as you putting into something back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially after when we started out.
Yeah.
It seems like y'all have a problem with it. So we want feedback. I mean, tell us what's up. But the question is still going to stand. It's going to be on Facebook still. I'm going to extend it on an extra week. Just please come and vote. Just go to Drunk Zombie Talk at Facebook.com, and it's just, you know, a segment that we want to do. We only got 7 votes. I need more. I want at least 10. Just some kind of competition. I mean, I would really like that. But as for our weekly vote, we did not the Walking Dead one. We did one for DZT. It was what action would you take if an assault came upon your safe house or safe haven? And the first one was set the place to explode and let them in while you make a run for it out the back door. And we got 3 votes on that one, which was I thought was pretty good. I mean, that's something I would do if I, basically, if I knew it was.
If you were willing enough to give it up, though. It depends if you're willing to give it up. Like, how far would you be willing to go?
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I would. I don't know. In that situation, I would kind of lean towards it. I mean, hey, everybody's starting to know where it's at, so I mean, it's not really a safe haven anymore. It's just that way. That's just going off of the show, though. The second one is use traps you should have already planted. Hint, hint, and watch them fall as you smile. We had 3 votes for that one, and yeah, I would already set some kind of booby traps, at least.
Well,
at least something to, like, you know.
There's not much they could do. They didn't have like landmines and shit.
Well, I mean, this is, you never know. I mean, we're not basing it off the show now. I mean, we're just using that as a kind of an example.
Yeah.
Just like maybe you run into an armory. Maybe you're good with like making bullets into landmines or some shit like that. Who knows? Maybe you're like some fucking Rambo motherfucker. But yeah, I mean, we're just going off of that as an idea in a way.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think the booby trap thing will be a smart thing to do, but like again, that depends on what you got access to.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta also think of like zombie booby traps too. That's what I would think too.
Yeah, definitely.
But maybe, you know, humans are stupid enough to trip over it. I don't know. We are getting dumber nowadays. Well, not us. But all right, and the third one was silently flank them. That one, if you had the manpower or the skills and just the weapons to do so, I mean.
And that one would also be like you would have had to, for that one to be effective, I believe, which is that I voted for that one. For that one to be effective, I believe you'd have to have some kind of premonition about the strike, about the assault coming onto you, like
just kind of like a preemptive attack that you would think of that might come on.
Yeah, but like if you're not expecting it, then the flanking thing might not be as effective as if you were expecting it. But that's the one I voted for because I play a lot of Call of Duty, and that's what I believe I'm doing to the other team is just flanking them, killing them all.
It works. I mean, I do it all the time too.
Yes, sir.
And John does it too. I know he does. John Cookster. And see, the fourth one was use any inmates like Axel from the show as a body shield and take them on. We actually had somebody vote for that one, and lo and behold, it was Maddie.
R.I.P. to Axel, man. We missed you already.
Yeah, Axel was.
We were starting to like him a little bit.
I was starting to like his fucking handlebars going on there, his little stash deal going on. That was a pretty tough stash. A white boy not breaking out of prison too. That was a pretty funny comment. But yeah, that was I just threw that one in as a joke, but that was pretty funny that she actually voted for it. Nobody voted for the last 3. Go at him full force. The other one was hold up and make a strategy and then attack them, or to attack them, and then attack with all force and make strategies along the way. I personally like that last one. I mean,
kind of winging it.
Just winging it. I mean, that's all you can do in that kind of a situation. It's I'm going through, I guess, a realist perspective right there. I mean, you're just gonna kind of wing it. You can't really expect the attack.
Yeah, and hopefully people got some good aim.
Yeah. Not like a 15-minute shootout.
Yeah, 15-minute shootout where nobody got hit. Yeah. Hopefully somebody has some good aim.
And as for the comments on that one, I like Holmes and Ducky's comments there. I mean, even though you agreed, Ducky, that's fine. It's pretty good that how you guys picked that one. That's the one I picked. It was just, you know, setting booby traps and, you know, especially letting them explode and watching them just kind of kill off in a way. John, I already commented on you. I mean, that's basically what I said was just like that guy Rick needs to quit being a big baby, even though it's nothing to do with the show on that one. But yeah, and our Walking Dead little poll was who had the best strategy in the last episode of Walking Dead, and I only put 4 down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and read them off. The governor's secret assault attack on the prison. The second one was Carol using Axel as a body bulletproof shield. Sorry, I can't get over that one. Herschel trying to talk sense into some sense into Glenn and Rick, and Glenn trying to jump into Rick's shoes and trying to lead the group. Oh, I had a 5th one too. Rick losing his mind and trying to catch the ghost of Lori. Nobody voted for the last 2. We got the most votes on the governor secret assault, which was...
Yeah, what I voted for.
Yeah, that's pretty...
Basically, it was the best strategy. Nobody else really had one in that one, but...
especially lying to the bitch
and
the township.
The bitch whore. Like I said, man, the governor's a smart man. He knows what he's doing, which again brings me to don't look at me like that. Which again brings me to the fact that I want to know what he did before the zombie apocalypse happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, he was probably a car salesman.
Yeah, maybe.
And,
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
he sold the panties off of Andrea a couple times.
Oh yeah, very easy, very easy. Well,
like
that's not the best.
My bed has seat warmers. And the panties.
Oh,
the panties come off.
I love you.
That's how it is. That's how easy it seems.
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a bit.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just jump right into our topic. I mean, the other two votes got on using the Axel's bulletproof shield. That was I thought that was kind of funny, like how many shots were shot into him.
Yeah, they shot the shit out that nigga.
And she didn't get one scratch.
Yeah.
And then we had one vote on Herschel trying to talk sense into Glenn and Rick, which is my favorite point of the new Dale, like talking some sense into Rick.
I wouldn't compare him to Dale. He's a lot better than Dale.
Oh, he's way better than
Dale. Dale's fucking annoying.
This is going back to the episode, not last week's episode, but the week before. We missed last week's episode, but we're gonna try to incorporate like kind of a multi-poll with the one that we're about to watch tonight. Maybe just kind of mix them together because we missed a week. Our second fallen brother, but he's back up and running again, strong as ever.
Can't keep me down, man.
And I guess that's going to be it for our polls. I mean, nobody ever voted for the other 2, and
like I said, y'all just put a little bit more effort is all we ask. That's all we ask.
We would really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you make a vote or like, I mean, we're gonna start trying to be more interactive with our fans. I mean, that's why we're trying to do that 2-week poll thing, and now I'm going to extend it to 3 weeks. And we want some feedback on that one. I want to see, what you guys really want to see, and like leave comments. I mean, everywhere. Just. If we're boring the shit out of you or
everybody's too busy. They're too busy liking The Talking Dead.
Moment of silence.
All I gotta say is it took these motherfuckers 2 seasons to start coming up with some new material.
Yeah.
2 seasons of this faggot ass nigga sitting there acting like a douchebag, like a fucking homosexual douchebag, to bring up some new shit. Like, and then the new shit is like, hey, let's pull in somebody in from the audience,
which they should have already done.
That's fucking stupid.
Let's save that for another day. Okay,
yeah.
Let's just save that for another day. That's a whole new rant and rave. Maybe that'll be one of our little rant and rave skits that we'll just throw in here. We need to work on that too. So I mean, if you guys have any ideas, shout it out. We'll do them. I'm down to do any of them. Just jump into our topic of the week. we call this one boarding and hoarding. Like, what would you do in the zombie apocalypse? Just giving you a scenario. You're at home, you see it on TV. It's like about ready to hit your front doorstep. What would you do?
Board and hoard.
Well, I mean, like, what actions would you take? Say, like, this window, the double windows in my room, and then the window in your room. What would you do?
First and foremost, I'd take care of the double windows. Because they're double windows. It's a big ass window.
Take care of the big ass window.
You don't understand. It's a big ass fucking window. I mean, I just had to break apart anything I could. Furniture, anything I could to hoard that shit up. And nigga need to invest in some nails.
Yeah, if you don't have nails, it's a good thing. Especially the long ones that are like, you know, a good like 2 inches thick.
Yeah,
make sure you have plenty of hammers or meat mallets around the house, like in Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, you definitely need that. But as far as the other two, I wouldn't worry about them as immediately as I would that window. Once you got that window taken care of, you can put two pieces of wood across these and be good. Like I said, it all depends on what type of zombies you get. Because as we saw in Walking Dead, if they Walking Dead zombies, and you don't exactly have to board up the windows like we saw in season 1.
I would still.
Oh, definitely.
I would still, as a precaution.
Yeah, definitely.
So basically, you just board up windows and you just lock the doors.
I mean, and then I would get something and go into my attic, and I would bust open the roof with something, and then I could see what was going on right in my immediate area.
Make it like a little sniper point. That's pretty good. I didn't even think of that one.
And then of course after I did that, I'd have to break through the bedroom wall and get into the neighbor's house. Well,
I would go through the ceiling.
Yeah, because definitely through the ceiling.
We live in a duplex, so
yeah,
that's just, you know, duplex strategy. Maybe even apartment strategy, depending on your location, how your
apartment is set up and everything.
Yeah, how it's built.
You know, but I actually think if you live in an apartment, that could be a little better for you, because if you live upstairs, because you can kind of make a little barrier for them to get up. You know, if you have something to do it with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a little bit more of an advantage to you. The high ground, of course, is always.
Oh, high ground is always an advantage, but it's also a disadvantage. I mean, if you get overran.
Yeah, if you don't know how to, if you ain't got an escape plan, a solid one, then you're kind of fucked.
You're done and over with. I would do the same thing. That's just on the like our place perspective. I would mainly work on my bedroom double windows, you know, just like kind of putting mattresses and nailing them to the walls in a way. But if that still didn't hold, like, I would still take the precautions of boarding up my bedroom door just completely in the fullest, just making a big ass barrier right there, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's not too much to trust with those windows, and I mean, like you said with the attic thing, I can always make a hole in my bedroom and just jump down and just, you know, kind of check, kind of be like a little safe room in a way, but it wouldn't. I mean, it'd be more of like a, you know, see what's going on kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then as for, you know, your bedroom or your window and my window, I would do the same thing, just board them up. But for the front door, I would try to like make some kind of like what do you call those things? A big, like some kind of holster for like the big wooden things to sit in, and like a little.
I mean, because we have a pretty steady front door. Like the front door is solid.
Yeah, but I would at least try to put like 2 boards on it just to reinforce.
Yeah, because like I said, you can never be too safe. But and another good thing about our location, I believe, like with the hoarding thing, is like you always want an escape plan just in case. And we kind of have one, like, well, we kind of have at least, like, we definitely have an immediate, I'd call it a buffer, like give you a little bit more time in our backyard, basically with the fence,
yeah,
and everything. Like we have a chance to like kind of separate ourselves and then think of where we're going next.
Yeah.
Because that whole fenced-in area in our backyard, like not and then when we say backyard, it's not a backyard. It's just like
an abandoned parking lot that's fenced in with barbed wire. And shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's still a downfall to it as well.
Yeah.
And
like I said, you got to make quick decisions in that situation.
That like if we were overrun here and we all went out and made it there, we'd probably have like at least maybe 5 minutes to decide what to do and where to go. Just like, I mean, at the most.
Yeah.
Before being chased off by whatever or detracting whatever.
Yeah.
But that was it for boarding. What would be your your safe haven to hoard at?
Like if I had to pick any place?
Yes. I mean, we know what actions you would take with the windows and doors. I mean, everybody would.
What would be my ideal place to hoard at?
Yes.
Honestly, with our area, I believe, I know we don't see eye to eye on this one exactly, but I believe a plant, like, would be the best.
I wouldn't
For one,
dissuade that at all.
Well, for one thing, you got, excuse me, you got anywhere in the building, in every room in the building, you got fire escapes. So it's a map.
There you go.
Shows all the exits and entry points for the building. If you work there, you kind of know where everything is at. And a lot of plants aren't in the middle of everything, you know. And
they're always surrounded by a fence for one.
And like I was about to say, they're all surrounded by fences, which we saw in The Walking Dead can be good, depending on what type of zombies.
And situation.
And it can be bad, depending on who you fucking with.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think a plant's a good place because, like, the doors are already, like, it really depends on what type. Any plant has, like, shipping and receiving, though. Any plant. Those doors are pretty sturdy. I mean, they might not be the hardest, but they're reinforced. Like, just working around them all the time, they're pretty reinforced. And they have locks on them, and you can put stuff, and that's, like, the thing. You can put metal, like, you can... And another thing about any plant is going to have a shitload of stuff to barricade with as well,
very
too.
And tools.
And tools that you can be used as weapons, things like that. If you get, like what I was saying, at one of the plant that I used to work at, we know, this, like, if you come in our front doors, we have a turnstile. We have a guard booth and a turnstile. Now, we use IDs to get in, but you have to pick your ID up. And, you know, there's not much of a chance of it. Like, nobody has their ID around their neck. Like, they all keep them in their wallets.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's a lot less of a chance for a straggler getting in. And even so, like, it's not going to let too many in at one time at all. Because it can only turn so far and then it locks. And if you hit it and then you don't turn it at all, it automatically locks back. So I think my ideal place would be my plant because I think, and also another thing about that is the plant I used to work at, right behind us was the river. And right behind us was the Arkansas River, well, a let off of the Arkansas River. And then Van Buren was on the other edge of us. Like, you can see Van Buren from there. Like I said, if you can...
We live in Arkansas, by the way.
Well, like if you can kind of use, like, that may be an escape plan. That may be something, not even an escape, like getting around. Like, you can get around on the river and not have to worry about being rushed by a shitload of zombies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a couple of ports that they do stuff. Like Van Buren is it's got the industrial thing for, like, I guess moving, what is it, like sawdust and dirt and shit like that. Yeah, so I mean, we got a way of transportation by water, and that'd be a golden golden set right there.
Yeah.
They're just
planting
it up
with the area. With just the big area of a plant, you would just have to make sure before you tried that you would have a lot of people with you, because you'd have to have patrols, make sure everything's locked down, make sure all the exits are taken care of. You know what I mean? But like I said, with most plants, like all the exits are gonna be solid. All the entry and exit points are gonna be solid, especially with bigger ones. So that's just. In our area, that would be the most ideal place for me to think of. Would be that. I mean,
I'd have to second that one. I mean, the other one that I was gonna pick was probably like a movie theater, which we have one right down the road, and that's like the only thing I have to worry about is taking all them booth seats and all that concession stand and just barricading the front door.
Yeah, I mean, because like at the movie theater, the front is pretty much all glass.
Yeah, that's like the only, besides the pawn shop, but that's too typical, and of course you're going to set off plenty of
But another thing about the movie theater is you got a highway, well not a highway, you got a main road, which is Towson and Zero meeting right there, and then you got this highway.
But everybody's going to be on that freeway and this highway.
But you got this highway meeting those other two highways, and then you got the road coming from the country, which is Arcoma.
Ain't nobody gonna come from there. They're gonna be going off that way.
And then you got Wheeler.
Oh, they ain't. Wheeler's very, very like kind of industrial kind of.
Yeah, I mean, but still, like if people are thinking like, oh, I bet nobody's going down this road. Like
I've got an escape plan too. I could always go to the factory right across the street.
Baldor. Which is the factory right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was just, it was my suggestion. It was just, I mean, I basically decided on yours because that's the best strategy here.
Hopefully for us, if it did happen and we had to go, like, hopefully there wouldn't be people, hopefully it'd be a day where not many people were working at Baldor. Because it's right there.
Yeah.
And we already saw we can crawl through that tunnel, that sewage thing.
Yeah, we've already surveyed the place.
Oh yeah, we were skating one day, and we did a little powwowing about that, but
zombie escape route. The only reason I was wanting to go with the movie theater is because I wanted to watch a movie just in case. And the popcorn. The popcorn's awesome.
Well, of course.
But we're going to wrap that up on the topic now to the best topic of them all. Let me finish my drink. The Walking Dead segment that we're going to go on. Okay, I have two main topics right now that we're going to talk about. And the first one is Tyrese and his group. Him going from beating Rick and then being founded by the governor and Milton and brought to the governor and then siding with them. Like, what's your take on that one?
It's really hard to see how that one's going to turn out, simply because The Walking Dead throws so many wrenches into your plan. Like, I can stand here and say, I think if it came down to it and and the governor tried to get them to go back and attack the prison with them, that they would shy away from it. But how they left, like, they might be like, these motherfuckers is fucked off anyway, like, and we with this group of people and they got weapons, like, let's stick with the one inside, from their point of view. Mm-hmm. So it could go both ways, because Tyrese is such a good dude that he might be like, that dude's sick and he has a son, and all this other things, like, and they were good to us, like, I don't.
At first, and then the crazy leader
came. And then the crazy ass sick dude came with his son, and so it's really hard to think about that one. But I like Tyrese. I don't like his group at all. I don't even care for his wife or his girlfriend, whatever she is. I don't care for her. I'm not a fan.
She was kind of starting off to be one of those main characters. Like,
I don't care. I mean, I just like Tyrese. I just hope that Tyrese makes his way back to the group.
I think he's gonna like, him and his girl are gonna kind of do the Michonne thing, and they're gonna be like, oh, but this is kind of fucked up. They're gonna soon realize that They found comfort for.
But do you think the governor would let anybody leave at this point?
I really don't think he would realize it unless it was some kind of. I bet you anything, he's gonna think that they're spies or rats. You know.
He might already think that, how he was acting in the episode, like he didn't want him to do much at all.
Yeah, and I was just thinking that, you know, Tyrese has got like a good strong mind to realize, you know, hey,
what's right and wrong.
Yeah, I'm coming from some people that, like, you know, they didn't trust us, but they took us in and fed us and everything. But then the leader came back and he was crazy. But whereas we were founded by some kind of dorky doctor guy and then brought to a military base pretty much, and the leader's all friendly. I mean, you know, I would think something fishy about that. You know, like the kind of more organized and crazy leader and friendly, or the gung-toting, you know, kind of friendly, mean-looking town folk, and then friendly leader. I would think that would be some kind of prison in a way to me. I think that they're gonna be tortured or something like that. They're gonna be literally claimed as rats or
spies.
Or Tyrese is gonna be like, this ain't right, you know.
Yeah.
Something's not gonna.
I mean, it's real hard to guess on that one. We just had to wait for another hour and see.
Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the best topic, and I'm gonna throw that one over to you.
Okay.
I know this is gonna be your favorite.
If you can do this, please, for me, Brad. Fuck Andrea.
Picture.
I've hated her since season 1. Season 1, she was she was a dependent, whiny, useless, insufficient bitch. I hated her. Her and her sister. I would trade her sister for her at this point. Like, I would have rather
She might have been useful.
She might have been useful. Like, I hate this bitch with a passion. Season 2, she proved that she is a little bit of a she-male. She started to grow a little nuts. She started to grow a little bit of nuts. And when I say a little bit, I mean like 5-year-old nuts. Like, she was just... Season 2 really pissed me off because, like, I guess everybody in The Walking Dead wanted to stick to the comic and make her a badass zombie killer, which I do not agree with whatsoever. So... But the way she came about being a badass, shooting a zombie point blank, and then all of a sudden she's a zombie killing machine. No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No. Bitch needs to die. I'm really happy that she's being shunned by everybody because this is what she's been deserving since season 1. I mean, she fucks the most ratchet motherfuckers in The Walking Dead. I mean, no offense to Shane, you my dog. But you were fucking psychopath. And that's why I like you. And she went for that. And now she's fucking the governor.
Who is a psychopath.
Yeah, who's a certified psychopath. I believe if she saw how crazy Rick Hood was, she'd want to fuck him too.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
I just feel that way, like, through her history. Like,
definitely.
Oh, he's crazy. I think I'm going to fuck him. Like, I think that would be her reasoning. Like, that's what her mind would tell her. I really don't care for this bitch whatsoever. I really hope that... What I hope happens is that she has nowhere to go and she just goes away forever. They're not going to let it happen, of course.
No.
So I hope that she sides with the governor and she either gets shot or torn apart by a fucking zombie. And when I say torn apart, I don't mean no bitch-ass death like Dale. I want to see, like, limbs fly. Like, I watched District 9 today, and when they ripped the dude apart at the very end, if you've ever seen District 9, like, I want to see her arms do that, like, fly across the screen. I just want to see her be ripped apart and eaten and chewed up. And then I want the zombies to get medals for what they did.
I hate her too. Damn, that was yeah. Nice.
I don't like her.
I don't like her either. I know a bunch of people that don't like her.
I'm just so happy that she's finally being shunned. I love it, man.
That was the best part. As soon as they came, even like her friend Michonne throughout
was
the
like,
winter.
"Fuck you, bitch."
Yeah, was
like,
giving
I know
her a
who to
stare
ride.
down.
Yeah, she was like, "I know who to ride with now."
Yeah, and plus you've been dick riding the governor and not
and
licking me.
And while we're talking about Michonne, I'd just like to say that one of my predictions at the beginning of season 3 or the end of season 2, one of my predictions that Michonne would find the group and hopefully join them, is coming true. So much closer to being right. So much closer to being right.
Just a little bit more.
All she needs is a little bit more. I think she's pretty much sold, but I want to hear her say it. I want a verbal confirmation.
Confirmation.
I want verbal confirmation that she's riding with them.
He wants that confirmation.
That's what I want, because I'm on a pretty good roll on my Walking Dead predictions so far. So I want that one to come true, because I've said that one for a long time. I've been waiting for it, and it's happening, because I said if they got her in their group, they would be amazing. And if they get Tyrese in their group with Michonne, and then
I think that'd be an unstoppable force right there.
I'm telling you,
Our
man.
governor can't even hold the bar to it.
I'm telling you.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, that's how I feel about the bitch. I mean, I'm sick of speaking on her.
Yeah. Let's just wrap it up. We're basically about ready to watch the show. About 20 minutes away. So, all right. That was it. That's DZT. Sorry, it was kind of scrambled a little bit. It's been a long week for both of us.
Definitely.
Being sick, and then of course work as well. We're gonna try and make it better. We need your help to make it better, so please help us make it better. And of course, just go to facebook.com/drunkzombietalk.
Facebook.
YouTube.
Tube
YouTube it. And then, of course, just go ahead and subscribe it.
And also subscribe at fuckandrea.org.
Oh, is there actually one?
We can put it up there.
Oh, we can? We'll try. Alright, but we're signing out. I'm Rabbit.
This is DJ Chocolate Thunder.
Thanks for watching.